Here we go with the Tri-State Audi Knicks post-game show. The Knicks at the defending world champion Milwaukee Bucks. Alec Burks there for 3. Knicks only down 2 early in the fourth quarter, but then it was all Giannis Antetokounmpo and Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finished with 38 points, and Milwaukee closed on a 30-17 run after the Knicks got within 2. And Milwaukee ends up beating New York. Final count tonight from Milwaukee, 123-108. Great to have you with us from our Delta MSG studios. Bill Pito along with Alan Hahn and Wally Zerbiak. All right, guys, big picture now. The Knicks are 23-27, 4 games under 500, Wally. Matches their low water mark for the year. Atlanta beat Boston tonight. Knicks are now 12th overall in the East.
Interesting way to start the show. Let's talk about the game.
But I'm just saying,
it's reality.
I know. I hear you.
This is a very challenging road trip. They go 0-3.
Yeah.
We said it was a very challenging road trip. The games are going to be, the teams they're going to be playing coming up are very good teams. The schedule is going to really start getting tough for this Knicks team. They got to figure out a way to get wins. You know, they hung in there. They just had no answer for Giannis. Giannis dominated this game. When the Knicks put the effort, in to get into this game, cut it to 5, cut it to 6, cut it to 4, he just turned it on. And that's what superstars do. They see when their team needs them, they step up big, and they come up with a 38-point monster performance to close out this win.
Yeah, and I agree with Bill that you got to start with, this is game 50. And this is when you start looking at where are you in the standings, what moves you have to make, trade deadline in 2 weeks. And where are you as a team, as a franchise? Where are you headed? And right now they're heading in the wrong direction. They're 12th for the first time since Christmas. They thought it looked like just a few weeks ago that they were getting it right and they were getting back on the other side of 500. That hasn't happened during what was supposed to be the easy part of the schedule. Mm-hmm. Now you've got a ton of road games coming up, not a lot of home games left in the regular season. And if you're looking at this game, and as you're talking about, Giannis takes over, Julius Randle didn't take a shot in the fourth quarter. Didn't take a shot. You get R.J. Barrett gives you 23. Fournier gives you 25. Their big 3, Drew Holiday had such an easy game. He had 24 points, 10 assists. And then Chris Middleton didn't shoot the 3 well, but still got the 20. Fournier got 20. R.J. got 20. But the guy that you're still looking at, waiting for him to to give you that night where he's going to say, okay, I've got it. Giannis did it in the fourth quarter. All right, this game's too close. Let me take over, which he did. And he did it against most of the bench players early in the fourth quarter, but it's hard not to see it. I know Randle said all the right things before this game about how he wants to be part of trying to win here in New York, but didn't take a shot in the fourth quarter.
Well, he took 9 shots for the game.
I know. Well, he doesn't have much confidence in his shooting.
Clearly.
And you can tell.
So they don't get right until they can get him right.
Totally.
That's the bottom line.
Because we see when you have the elite talent like Milwaukee does, you see the impact it has on the outcome of a game.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just, in this league, you can't just say, I want to win, so I'm going to win. You got to earn wins.
You got to do it.
You got to be good. You got to make your shots. You got to want to take those open jump shots, and you got to cash in and make them. And when Randle's still struggling. He was an all-star last year, second-team All-NBA player, and he's not playing up to that level. And you're not going to win games as a team when you're expecting him to get close to that level on a nightly basis.
Alan, give the Knicks some credit, though. They hung in there. They were down 15 in the second quarter, 21-10 run to end the half, and the Knicks were only down by 4 points at halftime.
Yeah, I mean, bad teams let go of the rope. You don't see that here, right? Like, that's what you don't see. They wanted to make up for what was a bad start in Miami. They didn't get off to a great start in this game, although the Bucks were just red hot. The bench got in this game in the first half, and they did a really nice job. Quentin Grimes made some shots. Look at this Obi Toppin with a finish there. That was a beautiful move from him. And that's what you needed, that energy off the bench. And then the starters came in and finished the half strong. And suddenly what looked like the Bucks were overwhelming and making a lot of shots, the Knicks starters came in. There's a big shot from Randle here. That bounce made it a 1-point game. Now the Bucks hit a 3 at the buzzer at the half, so it's a 4-point half. But still, the pushback was very important. And I do think it does say that Tom Thibodeau has his team staying in the fight. But that's why when you stay in a fight like this, you get to the end, you want to get some results.
Yeah.
And these last 7 games now, there's only been one positive result.
No, I know, and he's been tinkering with lineups down the stretch of games, trying to figure out what unit is going to help him get over the hump. You know, in that fourth quarter. He went with Obi and Randall for a while to try to get those guys in and get some energy. Knicks just had no one that could slow down Giannis. It was Noel slowed him down last time. They played in Milwaukee. They had a phenomenal win where they were down 18 after the first quarter, and they came back and won by 15 because Noel was able to really neutralize them. But nobody, Noel, Mitch, Randall, nobody could guard Giannis tonight.
Yeah, he went for 38. And again, Knicks within 2 early in the fourth, and Giannis had a run there of, like 8 points, a couple of assists, and put the game out of reach as the Knicks got within 2 early in the last quarter.
15-3 run. He had a hand in almost every point.
And the physical the way he imposes his physical aggression on the game is astounding. It really is.
He's just so mobile. That's what's unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
That dog there is ridiculous. Like,
he's mobile, but he just pounds you. Yeah. It's like a running back that just continues to just run it right down your throat. At the point of attack, I mean, look at the nastiness and the aggressiveness and the physique and the body. And then you sprinkle in a few jumpers, and that's where he just becomes impossible to guard. I mean, that shot there, that was a tough shot. I mean, he throws up some bricks from the three-point line.
Look at his pass.
But that one, he just cashed in big time. Whoop! And the pass was tremendous. The hustle to get that extra possession. I mean, 13 rebounds, 5 assists, just monster getting to the free throw line, just dominating every single matchup. Knicks tried 4 different guys to guard him. Nobody could slow him down. And the key is when he makes those timely plays. You said it. Right when the Knicks, there's a glimmer of hope. You're watching the TV. You're like, oh, the Knicks are back in this game. They're gonna get in this one. They're gonna get a win they need. Nope. Giannis just goes, shuts the door.
Yeah.
That's what superstars do.
And that's exactly what you said, Bill. Right. That's the difference. When a lot of people say, like, what's the difference between these two teams? And the difference was very simple. It was that Giannis got to that point, like Wally said, whereas Wally was using to turn the water off. All right. Well, that's it. This game's over. You don't give him any more hope. You go on this run, squash it, and then that's the game. And it's just because of his will on some of those plays we saw. It's just simple will. Out hustle you to the I'm walking into this three, I'm knocking this one down, even though you don't think I'm a good three-point shooter. I'm going to run a little harder down the floor and get to my spot before you can stop me. Yeah. The pass that he made was an insane pass, but as well, he said getting to the ball.
Getting that loose ball.
The most important part of it, just that extra edge, that extra gear that he went to in that point of the game. And for a lot of that run, Tibbs had the bench in. So Bud left the starters in for the Bucks, and they were going up against the Knicks bench. And Giannis saw that, and it was still a close game. And Giannis saw that, and he said, okay, well, we're going to turn this off. And even when Tibbs went back to the starters, by then it was too late.
Worth pointing out, guys, that Fournier played well.
Yes.
He had 25 points, and RJ again went over 20 with 23.
Yeah.
So those two guys. I mean, Fournier's been up and down. Let's give RJ Barrett credit for a great January. Okay.
No question.
He's been averaging
might be his best month as a pro.
Definitely.
Might be his best month as a pro. I mean, the free throw shooting for him was okay, 8 of 10. For the team, though, still a major issue.
And that's what scorers do. They shoot 6 for 20, but they get themselves to the line. 8 for 10 from the line, still get to 23 points. Struggle a little bit from the field. You hope that doesn't, carry over every game where you're shooting those type of percentages from the field. But still, to grind and get over 20, get to 23 points, that's a pretty good aggressive outcome for RJ.
Did you mention actually 16 to 28? I don't know that we threw that out there. The Knicks from the line, 16 to 28.
57%.
16 to 20. That's 12.
Brutal.
Yeah.
If they make those.
Yeah, this is, again.
Right? The team that was shooting like 80% from the free throw line.
Meanwhile, what did the Bucks do from the line? 87%.
I'm the wrong guy to talk about free throws. They're free.
Yeah.
Play some free throw golf, guys. Let's go. Calibrate those free throws.
That changes the whole dynamic of the final score.
But it is true, and this has been now for them a bit of an issue, not just for like a game or two. This has been now for a better part of this month. The free throw shooting has escaped them.
Free throw golf.
I don't want to play you in free throw golf. I don't want to play you on any type of golf.
You have to swish it, or it doesn't count.
All right.
Have to swish.
All right.
No.
When we come back, we have the post-game comments from Tom Thibodeau as the Knicks go down to Milwaukee. Bucks pulling away down the stretch. 123-108 the final tonight.